talk about chairs and the process it takes to buy a chair. Most people, when they're in the market for a chair, just go to a store that they find near them and end up buying their best chair. For example, my brother recently needed a chair, a new gaming chair for his PlayStation 5. So my parents ended up going to an Office Depot, finding the most expensive chair there that's also ergonomic, and bought it, which is the WorkPro 9000. Right now you could get it for $349 at Office Depot. I think at the time they bought it for $450 or so. Good chair, mesh, ergonomic, comfortable, does what you want it to do. Okay, so this particular chair has 5 stars, top rated at Office Depot. What I like about this chair is that it's mesh and its overall comfort. You can't sit in this chair for more than 8 hours, but there isn't a chair that you can sit for 8 hours at a time. Has adjustable selections on the side, on the handles here. You can tilt back as much as you want, just like any other higher end chair. It has an awful similar appearance to a Herman Miller. At Office Depot, at this price point, you get a limited lifetime warranty, and there's some assembly required with this chair. There's only 6 or 7 bolts that you need to put together, but it needs to be checked on from time to time as compared to other chairs that come pre-assembled or assembled from the factory. So you expect the durability to be higher from these chairs that come assembled from the factory, that have tighter QC, quality control, than these chairs. Okay, up next, I'm gonna talk about the Herman Miller Aeron, which is right over here. It's my chair. I've had it for almost a year now, and I first got the chair because of work. I experienced the chair at work. I loved it so much that I actually bought it. The Herman Miller Aeron is the gold standard of chairs. It's the chair that a lot of competitors copy. Herman Miller, in my experience with it, because of the time that I had with it at work, I chose to research more about chairs and comfort and ergonomics and long sitting times, whether you're at home, work from home like it's been in current days, or at an office. Like I said earlier, there's no chair that you could sit on for 8 hours and be okay and be comfortable. But Herman Miller just makes it that much better. I did my due diligence and my research to see what was best for me and how I wanted it spec'd out for my home. Now, the difference that I did versus my parents with the WorkPro and this Herman Miller is the research and the price point. This is well over $1,000, well over $1,500 if you spec'd it out the way that I wanted it. But with doing my research and looking around online through Craigslist or OfferUp, I managed to find one of these chairs through a wholesale liquidator for one of these offices or whatever. They're 20-year-old, 30-year-old chairs, some of them, but they're still in good condition. They still work, they still function. Next time around, I might want to buy new, but at $1,000 plus, it's a steep ramp up from my former chair, which was $150 or so. With the Herman Miller, I ultimately chose this chair because of its comfort and long-standing durability. They last forever. They're super comfortable with the mesh. I really like mesh backing and mesh bottoms. You can also recline and lower the seat as much as you want. I like super reclinable chairs. I like really sitting back when I play video games on it or do maybe editing on it, not necessarily. But if I am needing to be more upright, if I needed to be more focused on something, I could lock the recline function and just sit straight up. The SteelCase Leap version 2 that Carlos ultimately ended up with starts at $929. Not cheap at all. He actually ended up going the same route that I did, going through a liquidator and finding something that best fit for him. This chair is more one size fits all as compared to the Herman Miller, which has 3 different sizes, A, B, and C, depending on your size, your height, and etc. The website says 8 to 10 hours sitting comfort. Who knows if that's true or how they even tested that, but that's what it says. One thing that I don't like about this particular chair that he chose is the leather backing. I don't personally like it. I feel like it gets me a little sticky sometimes. You can customize it to your liking. You could choose fabric over this leather if you wanted to. From what I'm also told, there's infinite more adjustments on every setting than the Herman Miller has, or that the WorkPro 9000 has from my brother here. One thing that I like about these 2 premium chairs, which is the SteelCase and the Herman Miller, is their durability, their guaranteed durability, that they're gonna last as long as you want them to last. There's a 12-year warranty for both of the chairs, the SteelCase and the Herman Miller, as compared to the WorkPro 9000 that only offers a limited warranty through Office Depot. From the quality standards, the brand new $350 chair from Office Depot at this point months down the road has already started loosening up, and some parts need to be tightened up, and bolts are kind of coming loose or whatever. In the end, the best option is to just do your research. Don't just go to one store and just pick out a chair. Go to a couple of stores, test out 1, 2, 5, 10 chairs. The other day, me and Carlos went to Micro Center and tested out we sat down on a couple of gaming chairs, and those are absolutely horrible. Ergonomically, they're just bad. So shop around, look around, go to Office Depot, go to any liquidator, office supply store, and find a deal for one of these chairs and just sit on it, see what you think. If you're sitting for more than 2 to 3 hours at home on a chair that doesn't even recline, you need to do your research. You need to sit down and really experience a premium chair.
What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do?